Welcome back to the V4 Vanilla server. You are here again with PhD Phil, and today we are once again at spawn. Let's swing it around. I mentioned it last time. We are going to work on death games today, and we are in fact going to put it right where I talked about, right in here. I have some ideas for it, and I'm not quite sure if it's going to fit. We'll probably have to expand this off of here a little bit, make a little terrace. I'm not probably support it. I don't think we'll extend the mountain out. Probably just put some support posts in for a gardenish deck kind of area wrapping around. So I was trying to figure out how do we make it different this time. Not in terms of game mechanics, but in terms of the building. You know, the first time, pretty much just straight up, really Etho Minecraft inspired building, going with the clay. This time, I've got clay buildings out at my base, so not going to go with that here. All my buildings around spawn have been wood-based buildings, and we'll stick with that because it's a good theme for the mountains. But what are we going to do? We did the kind of stilt house last season, which would fit here. That was a very wood-oriented build. Did I get all the logs? I think so. So what do we do, though? Something similar to that, probably, into the mountains. But how I want to mix it up this time is I want to have a garden outside, so that when you kill somebody, you plant a flower. And you can plant one color flower if you were the attacker, and you can plant the other color. Maybe we'll go with the red and yellow, we'll see. And you plant the other color if you were the defender, and you won. So that way, we'll get a nice... It's always been hard to keep track of records. People don't update their signs. People don't keep track of their own records. But this will at least give us an interesting overall take on whether or not the attacker or defender is winning more battles. And that'll help us balance out the gear a little bit better too. I think right now we'll start with like protection 3 gear. Protection 3 gold, sharpness 3, power 3, bow, somewhere in that neighborhood. We'll see, we'll see. I still gonna have to grind out some levels, maybe find some remnants from mob farms to get some gold armor pieces. It's gonna take a little bit of work to finish that side of things up. But my first order of business is definitely the building. And now that I have a little bit better idea how much room I'm working with, it's definitely gonna be a long building. I think we'll bury the redstone. Let's see, if you enter the building right here, and then the garden's off on this side, we'll probably bury the redstone like underneath and in this mountain, and have the chest for name selection right here, up against this wall of the building. Yeah, that should work well. All of this is gonna need to be up a level. Alright, I think we've got a pretty good plan of how we're going to attack things today. Hopefully it doesn't give us, the redstone side of things doesn't give us too many problems. Season 1, it was, we had some problems with the redstone, getting everything tested properly, but if I can remember how I did it last season, man, that was very compact, and it worked really well. So hopefully we can figure that out again, but I'll probably just reinvent the wheel and do it from scratch rather than trying to remember what I did last season. Tends to be how I do these kind of things. But I'm gonna get working on this and check back in once, probably when we have a building up, maybe some redstone. We'll see. And we are back, and we've got a little bit more done than I had planned, and we've got the whole thing done. Death games, there it is. I couldn't get back on to record in between, so I just went ahead and built the whole thing. So here it is. We got a main building and a garden. Pretty simple from an exterior standpoint. Some funky kind of door frame thing happening. I don't know, it's growing on me though. Starting to like it. Red glass on the ceiling and for the windows and doors and that sort of thing. And let's go, we got all the gears, power 3 and sharpness 3, and then all protection 3s on the armor. The rules are the same as they've always been. It is a friendly PvP event. The goal is to kill the player whose name is in the target chest, and of course to have fun. Rules simple, same as they've always been. You have to be in the game to attack the person. You gotta wear the armor, you gotta use the weapons. You can use potions, and the loser must pay the winner 1 diamond. And I think the only thing that didn't make it into the book, of course, when you kill somebody, try to save their stuff. If they're not going to be back in time, put it in a chest or something. To join the death games, you move your name from the chest of not entered players into the target chest and clear, and press the clear names button. It's all pretty straightforward. The one new thing we're doing this year is with the Garden of Victors. It says it in the book, but basically whoever wins the battle, if you were as the attacker or as the defender, you get to come and plant a flower. So if you were, what's red? The attacker, then you can come plant a red flower anywhere you want in the garden. It'd be something cool to see the garden fill up as we get more kills. See the total number of kills as well as whether they're coming from the attacking or defending player. Will be interesting to see. And I may use that to help balance out the game too. If we see a bunch of attacker kills, then we can kind of take down the gear a little bit. Or if we see a bunch of defender kills, maybe we move up to like a power 4 bow or something. And it is coming soon. Today is as I'm filming this, the 19th. I think I'll have this episode out today. And add your names now. The killing starts on the 20th. Let's go and take a look at the redstone. Still pretty simple. Modified version, I think, of what I had last season. It's pretty similar. We got the Etho hopper clock at full capacity. Yep, full capacity. And it's going to shoot a randomizer, which we still need to put some things in here so that they can be randomized. There we go. So now 25% of the time that this clock fires, it will actually change the name. And then we've got it cycling up through here to unfreeze the hopper. So when this actually triggers on the 25% chance, it will unfreeze the hopper, which will open up the chest. Totally just heard somebody taking damage. Biz is on, he must be jumping around somewhere. And then we've got the 3 droppers that are going to cycle the names through. We already have quite a few names coming through. When it gets triggered, let's see if we can speed it up so we can see it happen. Oh, we got a while. There we go. We'll go through one more stack of items and then it'll get triggered. We'll see whose name is in there right now. Exotic. So once it gets triggered, his name will unfreeze, and one of these from the bottom dropper will make its way through to the top. Let's mix these up a little bit. Let's take Digi and Ector and put them in here. See how it works. Oh, we've got to cycle back through. We were on a half clock. There we go. 40 items. That will be pretty quick. And let's take RJ's too and put it up there. So I'm not sure if it is RJ, Digi, and Ector. Okay. We'll see if we get one of those 3. I think we could get any of the names because this dropper's going to trigger first. There she goes. What do we get? We got RJ. RJ, Digi, and Ectors. And Biz got up into that dropper. So I believe that means Biz would be next, but a couple of these droppers are getting multiple signals, so they get shot twice. But now we need... Oh, that means I thought I forgot to take these out of the dropper, so we actually did get lucky and get one of the 25% chances. So we now can put our other 4 stacks of cobble back in, so we're on the full clock, and close it back up because we are ready to go. Oh, I needed that. I'll just take this one. I put my door frame into my timer chest. I have to make some more. And I will go ahead and put my own name in as well. Let's find me. There I am. Last season I didn't make it in for very long, but we'll be in from the beginning this time. When you want to add yourself, you put your name in, press the clear name button. Yep, cleared them both, so we're good to go. Should be on long enough pulse to clear them both, but if you have like 4 or 5 names in there, then it might not clear them all. You might have to hit it twice. And that is our death games. Simple building, quick to do. I like the garden idea. We'll see how that plays out. We're going to take a quick tour on spawn now because so much has been happening. While I was building this, a bunch of the guys were working on the paths. I'm not going to try to list all the names. I'd probably forget somebody. But I know Biz is up there working now. This path and the lights all looking pretty sweet. Started off over here where we've got more of the grass grown in. We've got a little archway with the water coming underneath that we get to run under. I think Tricky's working on the there he is. Tricky's working on the elevator up to the spawn platform. And so much going on. We will receive. Oh man. Alright, see this. $7 fine. I wonder who that's from. Somebody's gonna have to find me $7. Let's head up top. That's where Biz has been doing a lot of work. Do all the way up RJ's path here. Oh, nice. That's good. You can't just come running straight out the top and fall over. Put some like a nice little guardrail. Oh, okay, that's what he's been working on. Got a nice little lake over there. And oh, there's the path down. Cool. Connects over to our bridge by our shop. We can still go underneath here. Oh no, that's been closed off. Okay. So we could potentially do something with that in the future, but right now it's closed off to the top. So we got room for more buildings up here. It's pretty nice. And I think this goes all the way through and out of the mountain, out the backside. That's pretty cool. Bit of a low ceiling, but we can work with that. And around to this side. This is a nice little valley over here. I wouldn't be surprised once we get the paths working through here. See some things happen down in the valley. But the path extends around to the other side. Ouch. All along the top of the mountain, which is really cool. We've got the path we came up. We've got whatever was going on here. I think RJ needs to do some more work. I know he built some kind of viewing room, but it's rather got some more work to be done, I think. A nice little bridge that, yeah, that's not very safe. Can we fix that? There we go. Safe. Nobody's falling off these bridges. And we swing around. Future site of Biz's shop. He's got a record store coming soon. Excited about being able to buy some records. And Tricky's potion shop. Seems to be a little soggy, so we'll keep our feet dry and stay out of there for now. And a nice view of the spawn valley with the slime shop we saw, and extending over into the mini-games area, future mini-games area, nothing there yet. Working all the kinds of paths coming along, the little farm area getting built up a little bit too, and I think Exotics has also started work on the future site of City Hall. So that's all pretty cool. Oh, there's one more thing. Before we call it an episode, I had been doing, let's see, I need a ender chest. I think there's one over here. I'm hoping there's one. Hello, zombie. Hoping there's one over here. I've been doing some wither skull hunting. And as you can see, I burned through my chest plate and had to make whatever was on me, so we're stuck with an unenchanted iron chest plate for the moment. We need to get some better gear before we start death games, that's for sure. I can't believe he hit me. Alright, here we go. I've been doing some skull hunting. We're going to donate a couple to the Spawn Donation Center over here. Finally, it's about time. It's been forever and I still hadn't donated, so let's put 2 in just to make up for that. Can I put one up there? No. Where can we reach? Let's put one over here, and one gets to go in the back corner right there. There we go. And we'll go over and sign ourselves up because we finally managed to donate something. There we go. This is a very good looking donation center, but it's not very mob safe. Not at all. Let's get out of here before we get blown up. So there we go. Spawn is coming along nicely. Death Games is starting very soon. I like the way the building turned out. I'm excited for the garden idea to see how that plays out once we get some of the killing going on. And hopefully most of that killing can be done by me. At least not on me. Either way is fine. That's going to be it for this episode. Off camera, I'm going to work on this gear. We'll get full diamond armor now that Death Games is starting. It's time to actually have some armor. And next episode, we might head back to the base, or we might start minigames. Those are the next 2 things I want to get done. We've been at Spawn for a few episodes, so we'll probably head back to base for one and get some things done there, show off what I've been working on. Because I have been doing a few things. But that's going to be it for now. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.